The Azure Hybrid Cloud service has been designed for customers that are wanting to go or on a transformation journey to Azure. The service has been designed for workloads that really don't fit on the public cloud, or maybe you're in a place whereby you've still got workloads in that transformation journey trying to move to Azure. I'm Andy Slater, the Technology Practice Director here at Node4 for Cloud, and I want to give you a quick overview of the Node4 Azure Hybrid Cloud service. Now, there's a number of challenges and reasons why people would adopt a hybrid solution, and that could be cost or performance or regulatory. The service has been designed through discussions with our customers and understanding the problems with Microsoft, Lenovo, Intel, and we've pulled together a solution using the best of breed hybrid technologies to make sure that we meet the challenges of our customers on that transformation journey. Node4 are in a really privileged position because we're an Azure expert MSP and we've been doing Azure transformation for well over 5 years now. But we also own our own data center footprint as well. We've got our own network. And that really gives us an insight into customer journeys and issues on both sides of the fence, in terms of the data center and Azure. What we've done really is take a combination of Microsoft technologies and join them all together and build a service that really gives customers that end-to-end experience of using Azure, but bringing some of that Azure goodness back into the data center and some of these workloads that won't fit well on the public cloud. The technologies we've used are Azure itself, Azure Stack HCI, ExpressRoute, Azure Arc, and some other hybrid wizardry to make it all work together. The Azure Hybrid Cloud service includes a number of components. The first thing we do when a customer wants to adopt the service is to look at that Azure environment. We've got a process that's aligned with the Cloud Adoption Framework that sits down with the client and understands their governance requirements, and we implement a landing zone into Azure. And that gives a number of things. It looks at governance guardrails, the resource organization, cost optimization, basically all the things you need to think about to put a best practice Azure deployment, because that's where we're trying to get most of the workloads. We take that Azure environment, we put a connection in, an ExpressRoute into our data centers, and then we build out effectively an Azure region in our data centers. What that looks like is a customer has their own cluster. We've got standard nodes that are available for customers to scale and grow their cluster. That's based on something called Azure Stack HCI. And then we use a technology called Azure Arc, which basically brings back all that Azure goodness into the data center. Things like PaaS services, security dashboards, monitoring. What we're trying to do is give a customer an end-to-end experience where the same tooling and operational approach can be used across Azure and the data center. So you're not having to say we've got VMware over here and Azure over here. We really get that closeness of unity for workloads across the whole hybrid estate. We bring that all together, we make it all work so customers can just get the outcomes and benefits, and we manage that 24/7 for customers. As you can see, we've pulled lots of complex technologies together to meet the challenges and requirements of customers having to maintain that Azure Hybrid Cloud estate. We've pulled that together and we've given you a simple model to subscribe on a monthly basis that starts from about £5,000 a month for a free node cluster. If that's something that sounds of interest to you, or you just want to find a bit more information out, please get in touch with us here at Node4.